Hey yo, welcome back for another video with Fiat Destroyer. Today I've got sort of a double unboxing. As you can see, it looks like that package kind of had a rough time. So I might have to tell the sender about that. And this one fared a little bit similarly. But these are from the same seller. This is from my guy on Facebook that I've been talking about and making unboxing videos from recently. So let's go ahead and get them open, take a look, try to slice just enough to get them open without compromising everything, and don't want to cut through and cut my little backdrop there, but here we go. There's the contents of the first package, and look at that. A Morgan dollar. Alright, take a closer look at that very shortly. And we got, so this here is going to be a bit more constitutional for the stack, so that's awesome. Able to get some more constitutional silver for a good price. Love that. Been just focusing on that part of the stack and trying to build it up. It is the foundation of my stack, so that's cool. Last time I got an interesting paper that talked about spiking in the sale of ammo from this guy. Looks like not quite as interesting this time. Okay, get this opened up here, and I'm sure this stuff is going to be taped inside of here. It's in another bag. So, just letting this part in the video because if you guys ever sell stuff, it gives you an idea of how to package things well. Alright? Very important. You don't want things rattling around or escaping. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Alright guys, well this looks like mercury dimes from what I can see, and this looks like Washington quarters, so that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look at the quarters, and this here is going to be $10 face. I'm pretty sure. I'll count it after the video in order to double check, but and so far all I see is Washington's, which is absolutely fine. I'd much rather have Washington's in nice shape than standing liberties or barbers that are slicked down. So all look pretty circulated. I'm not really seeing any BUs. Sometimes it's just like BUs in the mix, but I don't really care that much. So yeah, 40s, everything I've seen is 40s, 50s, and 60s. So cool. So that should be $10 there, and then this is probably $10 worth again. I'm actually not certain, but let's go ahead and take a look. What do you think? So $10 face? I think it was probably, yeah, it's not going to be 20. That's going to be $10 face. So $20 face total. And looks like this is taped shut up here. There we go. Get these dumped out and take a look at those. Wonderful sounds of silver. Huh. Oh, here's a Rosie. Here's a Washington quarter. So I guess it is actually technically mixed. And right off the bat, this one's pretty worn and this one's pretty worn, but they are older. This one's 1920s, 1917 I think there, so that's okay. I have some grace when it comes to mercs as far as accepting slicks or not. There's another Washington quarter. So one Rosie so far in the mix, but mostly Mercury dimes, so that's interesting. Now, as most of you who are faithful watchers of my videos probably know by now, because I say this over and over, I'm trying to fill a guardhouse box of Washington quarters this year, and I'm also maybe going to be finishing a box of Roosevelt dimes this year. Now, I also have a guardhouse box for Mercury dimes, but it's got pretty far long ways to go, so I'm not necessarily pushing to get that done this year. But those two goals, these two goals right here, these ones I am hopefully going to be completing this year. Now, that might need to be subject to revision because of this crash has totally changed market availability. So that's a little scary, and I don't know if it's going to pan out or not. However, this box is pretty close, so I'm hoping I can squeeze that gap tight and then finally shut. That would be just amazing. Can't wait to make that video where I have a full guardhouse box of Washington quarters. So that's cool. And on to this object here. So this is supposed to be a BU or AU pre-1921 Morgan dollar. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull it out, take a look. And I'm wondering, should I be having a glove for this? I'm not sure. I don't want to decrease the value. So I'm just going to pull it out and hold it by the edge. I think that should be pretty safe. And let's bring it in. Hopefully that's getting focused pretty well. Now, I don't know that much about coin grading, but I have purchased a few slabbed Morgan dollars. Not very many, but a few. I have a mint state 65, 64, 63, and I don't know if I have a mint state 62 or not, but I have looked at them online. So I'm not seeing any big scratches or deep dings, but I am seeing quite a few kind of smaller scratches. So I don't know what to grade this would bring. Maybe somebody would want to venture a guess in the comments. And here we go, get a look at the reverse. Nice cartwheeling going on. That's cool. So let's see if I can bring this in a little bit closer, get a little more focus. So it looks to me like there's definitely some wear on the breast feathers. So I would say if this would be in mint state, it's probably not even going to be mint state 63. But again, I don't know really what I'm talking about. I do see right above the top uppermost point, and the arrow is that the eagle is holding. Right above that point there's a kind of a ding, so that kind of catches my eye. But again, only very light scratches and marks for the most part. And it looks like this is from Philadelphia, by the way. So 1898 Philadelphia. And I don't know my rare Morgans, but I would assume that this is not one. But yeah. Anyway, that is cool. I do like picking up kind of cheaper Morgans, you know, like sub $20, but better than call. You can usually get them in good to very good condition for that price, but this was more than that price, and I will disclose that it was actually $30, but it is very nice condition, and it can be in a special place somewhere in my collection. So you've got to keep it interesting, you've got to keep it rewarding, but you've also got to keep building the bulk of the stack. And this is interesting and rewarding too. You know, I get to go through these, find ones for my album and such like. But anyway, guys, that is the unboxing for the day. $20 face of Constitutional and a BU Morgan dollar. Now, just for interest's sake, let's check out how much silver we actually got. Pull up my calculator here. There we go. So we got $20 face. And I would say that overall these are circulated, so we'll just go with the safe number, take it times 0.715, and that tells me I got 14.3 ounces of silver in this stuff right here. And then if you would add this to it, that would bring it just over 15 ounces of silver for this unboxing. So there you go. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to engaging with you in the comments down below. And please remember, keep on stacking the silver and keep on destroying the Fiat.